Good day, grade 9s. We are now going to start with the third lesson of term 2, and this lesson will be on the business plan. And in your textbook, it is on pages 242 to 251. What is a business plan? A business plan is a document that sets out all the details and arrangements for a new business venture. It is a structured guideline of what needs to be done to achieve business goals. Okay, so it is a document. First and foremost, it is important that you know that it is set on a piece of paper. It's usually typed, needs to be neat, and it is a document. And then later in this slideshow, you will understand better what the details are that we need to put in this document. Okay, so a business plan is a description of the following. In your business plan, you will basically state what you intend to doing. So now you have this wonderful new idea. But in order for you to plan to start a business, you're going to make use of the business plan as a planning tool to help you and guide you to see what the potential pitfalls might be of starting this new business. So within this document, you will basically say what you intend on doing. What is this great idea? What are you going to sell? How are you going to sell it? To whom are you going to sell it? Then secondly, how you intend to do this idea. And then when you intend doing it, when are you going to start with this business? And why do you believe that this business or this idea is worthwhile and that you're going to make money? So this is what basically your business plan is going to describe. Okay, so you need to understand that a business plan is a roadmap for you, the entrepreneur, to plot your course to success. So what are you going to do first? What are you going to do second? What are you going to do thirdly, fourthly, etc., in order to reach this wonderful success that you plan on reaching with your business idea? So it's a roadmap to success. Okay, now let's quickly look at this activity. I've attached the case study from your textbook, page 242, and I'm going to read it with you. Always plan ahead. Guess what, everybody, says Tom to his friends. I have just won 50 Rand in a competition. Wow, that's amazing. What are you going to do with your money? Our business desperately needs to borrow money. I have been advised to put at least half of my money in a savings account. How much do you need and what business are you running? Moses says, we are going to start a business selling fresh fruit juice. Could you lend us 1,000 Rand a month for 6 months until we get established? We will pay you interest. Sounds good. We must draw up an agreement and decide on an interest rate, says Tom. The business, Super Juice, used the money to buy the juicing equipment as well as stock of fruit, vegetables, and bottles. Tom bought into the business idea because Moses had already established that the juice is very good for people who suffer from immune deficiencies. 6 months later, Tom asks Devaksha, how is business coming along? Devaksha, we really thought our idea was brilliant as it would help lots of people. Once we got your money, we went and bought all the equipment and ingredients. We are not selling enough stock. Our stock is fresh for only 5 days and then we have to throw it away. We have no money and we do not know what we are going to do. How much planning have you done on this business idea? Says Tom, sounding concerned. Not much. We thought the idea would sell itself. Please, can you keep on giving us 1,000 Rand a month for a bit longer? The idea will eventually get going. It's just taking time, pleaded Moses. I want to investigate the problems in your business before I lend you any more money, says Tom. Now please answer these questions based on the case study. From the case study above, name 2 problems that the business seems to be experiencing. What could be done to solve these 2 problems? If you were Tom, what conditions would you give to Moses and Devashka before you lent them any more money for the business? How could planning have predicted some of these problems? Please complete this activity on a piece of paper or in your school book if you have it with you, your script. And then as soon as you come back to school, we will mark it together. Importance of a business plan. Okay, now based on the case study that we have read together, you will see that a business plan is really, really important to help you and to force you even to arrange your thoughts in a logical order. So you look at facts. It also helps you to simulate reality and anticipate pitfalls. So when you plan your business, you will see whether this idea will work or not. Do you have enough money for marketing? Did you do your market research good enough and well enough? Are you sure about your facts? Will your business make a profit or will it be successful or not? So the business plan forces you first and foremost to arrange your thoughts in a logical order, and then secondly, to simulate reality and anticipate potential pitfalls before you physically start your business. Now, what are the functions and the roles of a business plan? First and foremost, it is an action plan and a guideline for what needs to be done on a day-to-day basis to achieve your objectives. Secondly, it is a decision-making tool to help you to make strategic decisions. Strategic decisions are your most important decisions. They are your long-term decisions. Okay, so in the test, they ask this question a lot. So you need to know what the functions of a business plan is. It's an action plan and a guideline for what needs to be done on a day-to-day basis. And then secondly, it is a decision-making tool to help you make strategic decisions. Now, what are the two reasons why you would need to have a business plan? So in the case study, we see that Moses and his friends didn't plan very well for the business they wanted to start. So why would you say, what are the two reasons why they must have a business plan? First, if they had a business plan, it would have eliminated the potential fatal flaws in their idea. So they thought their idea is wonderful because it will help people with immune deficiencies. But they didn't look at the potential fatal flaws of their idea. Yes, it's a great idea, but where are the flaws? Why are they not selling their product? Then secondly, essential aid when applying for financial assistance. So actually Tom was supposed to ask Moses for his business plan before he borrowed them the 1,000 rand every month. So you need to, when you want to go to a financial institution or even to investors with your great idea and you want somebody to sponsor your idea or to invest in your business, then they want to see your business plan because they will see that in your business plan you did market research. You do have a financial plan in place. You do have a marketing plan in place. You have a SWOT analysis, and we're going to get to those points. But these things are very important for them to see, will you be able to pay them back in future? So first and foremost, you need to have a business plan because it eliminates the potential fatal flaws. Because when you see your business from a logical perspective, you will see where the potential fatal flaws are. Secondly, it will help you to get financial aid from financial institutions because they want to see your business plan. They want to see that this idea that you have is not just a great idea, but you planned it and you did your research, etc. Okay, so what are the essentials of a business plan? Once you will see here in the picture that I have attached on this slide, you will see that there's a book there that says Business Plan 2019 to 2020. Now, your business plan, remember, is something that you typed out. You didn't write it with a hand because it needs to be neat and attractive. And then you bind it like you bind a booklet, okay, with a cover page and a front page. So it needs to be neat and attractive. There shouldn't be any errors. There shouldn't be spelling errors or typing errors. It must be concise. Get to the point. Okay? Comprehensive. People need to understand what they read. It needs to be logical. It needs to be simple to read and easy to read. Based on irrefutable facts. or evidence as far as possible. So you had to do your research, and they want to see the statistics in there. They want to see the numbers in there. Okay, now here's an activity I want you to please complete. In your own words, explain what is a business plan, and then discuss why it is important to have a business plan. Identify the essential features of a business plan. Please complete that activity. Okay, now we're going to look at the components and the format of a business plan. When you want to write or draw up a business plan, what does a basic business plan look like? First and foremost, as you can see in the picture, you will have a cover page. Okay, and you will have a table of contents. And your cover page and table of contents will basically have the name of the business, the type of business you have, the names of the owners, your address and telephone number, and then your logo. So that will be on your cover page, and you will find this information on page 246 in your textbook. Then secondly, it will have a description of the product or business. So when you open the cover page on the first paper, you will basically have your table of contents, and then you will go to the first section of your business plan, and that will be a description of your business or your product or service that you are delivering. So it will have a description of what you plan to sell or make. Secondly, why you believe that this is a good idea and that it's a viable idea, it's a feasible business. And then thirdly, what makes your business unique from other existing businesses. So in short, you will have a short description. This is a consecutive summary of your business. And then you will also list the goals of the business. That will be the second section in your business plan. So then in this, you have to identify your short-term goals, your medium-term goals, and your long-term goals. Okay, so that's very important. Short-term is obviously your day-to-day. Okay, then you need to give details of what you hope to achieve in the next 12 months, the next 3 years, and the next 5 years. Okay, 12 months in the next year is your midterm goals. The next 3 years and the next 5 years is, the 12 months is your short-term goals, 3 years is your midterm goals, and 5 years is your long-term goals. I'm just going to repeat that because I made a mistake in my first sentence. Short-term, 12 months. The next 3 years is midterm, and then next 5 years is long-term. Okay, and then in your goals of your business, you should also include a vision and a mission statement. Okay, so these should be short and realistic, but it should be motivating. Now, what is a vision statement? A vision is a clear and inspirational statement of what you are trying to create or achieve. A mission statement is basically the sole purpose why your business exists. Okay, so vision is, think of an eye that has vision. Where do you see yourself? Okay, what is the inspirational statement or vision that you have? And then a mission, if you send a person on a mission to somewhere, it means that there's something that they need to go and do. So the mission statement is basically the reason why you exist. Okay, to sell shoes to women that is proudly South African. Okay, or to sell handmade shoes. That's your mission statement. Vision statement would be, we would love to expand our business internationally. Okay, that's where you would like to be, or where you see yourself in future. Okay, so that is the goals of the business. Now we're going to get to point 4, details of who owns the business. Okay, now a business plan should include a description of the form of ownership that you have chosen. It is helpful to explain why this particular form of ownership is the most suitable form for your business. Okay, and remember there are 5 different forms of ownership: sole proprietor, a public company, the profit and non-profit organizations, and under the profit organization, it's public companies, private companies, CCs, etc. And then, so just get back to your previous lesson on forms of ownership when you go through this details of who owns the business. Okay. Then we get to production plan. Now, a business plan should also include a detailed description of your production process or the products and services that you deliver and how you're going to produce them. Now, we have different types of production processes. Are you going to make use of equipment and machinery? Is it going to be mass production? Is it going to be handmade jobbing? Is it going to be done in batches, etc.? So the manufacturing process is very important to explain under the production plan. Okay, and then also you need to include a description of your business location under your production plan, your floor layout, and how near or far you are from other businesses. Explain whether you will be buying or renting the equipment that you're going to use in your production process. And are you going to rent the building? And if possible, include diagrams or photographs to illustrate this section of your business plan. This will help to give your reader a clear picture of how you intend to produce your goods and services. Okay, then under point 6, you will see that you will also have a management plan. Okay, now a management plan gives an outline of the business structure and the staffing needs. And there's different types of information that you need to have under your management plan. And first and foremost, you need to have a description of how many people you intend to employ and where and how are you going to recruit them. And then secondly, you need to have a description of your management and your staff, their qualification, their experience, and the money you're going to pay them. You're also going to show your top management, your middle management, and your lower management in a hierarchy. And you need to have a description of your administration and your record keeping system. You need to have a description of your staff policy. What is the working hours going to be? Are you going to have benefits that you're going to give them? Are they going to work overtime? What is going to be the sick leave policy, medical aid, and so on? Okay, so those are the things that you list under your management plan. It's basically in managing the business. Okay, and on page 248 in your textbook, you will see that there's a hierarchy where they show it's an organogram. It's an organizational chart. And this is a diagram that shows the structure of an organization. So they will have top management will be in the hierarchy. It will be on the top, and then middle management is like your financial manager, your marketing manager, your human resource manager, and then you will have your lower manager, who are your supervisors, etc. But we will talk more on that in the second lesson on the business plan. Okay, then under point 7, you will have the marketing plan. Okay, now in your marketing plan, you need to show how you're going to market your business. So you're going to put your market research in your marketing plan. Okay, so you're going to, in your market research, you're going to say who is willing to buy your product. You did your physical market research. So you went and you phoned people or you gave them samples. So you will know who will be willing to buy your product. And who is your target market? Target market is, for instance, is your target market women between the ages of 20 and 30? Is that your target market? Or is it babies? Or who is your target market? Is it high socioeconomic groups, low socioeconomic groups? Is it people living in the cities? Is it people living in the rural areas or communities? Who is your target market? Then you will also list in your marketing plan what price your target market is willing to pay. And then also where's the best place to sell your product? And what is the quantity that you will be able to sell that you know will definitely sell? And then in your marketing plan, okay, so that's your market research. Secondly, in your marketing plan, you're going to have your marketing mix. Okay, and that is based on your market research. And then you also have to use this marketing mix to decide on the product that you're going to sell, the price that you're going to give, the place where you're going to sell it, and then your promotions. How are you going to promote your product? So the marketing mix consists of the 4 P's of marketing. That is your marketing mix. And it is product, promotion, place, and price. And you can also say packaging, okay, if you don't want to use price, because some books say it's product, place, price, and promotion. Other books, like in your book on page 249, they say product, promotion, packaging, and place. Packaging is how you're going to present your product. Promotion is the strategies you're going to use in advertising. Product is what product are you going to sell, and then place, where are you going to sell it. So these are the 4 factors of the marketing mix, or the 4 P's of the marketing mix. And we will discuss this in the next lesson on the business plan in detail. Then in your marketing plan, you're also going to talk about your competitors. Okay, and who they are and what are their marketing strategies, and what are you going to use, what strategy are you going to use to eliminate the threat of competitors. So that is your marketing plan. Then point 8, another component in your business plan is going to be the SWOT analysis. And SWOT analysis, the SWOT is abbreviation for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Again, we're going to discuss that in details in your second lesson on the business plan. And then the last point in your business plan, the last page will be the conclusion. And in the conclusion, you will basically say why you believe your business plan will succeed and why you believe finance should be granted to you for this business. Okay, so those are the components and the format of the business plan. And in the second lesson on the business plan, I will talk about this in detail. Here you will find a video on the business plan. Please watch it. If you cannot open it in the video, you can just copy the link onto your browser and then watch the video where they explain what the business plan is, that you have an overall more information on what a business plan is. In the second lesson on the business plan, I will be digging deeper into the components of the business plan and the financial plan. We will talk about that in detail, and then we will summarize the work. Thank you.